Hey everyone, it's me, Steven, and today we're going to be doing a video on Hytale. So this game is currently in early access. I just purchased the game and made my avatar. So for this world, we are going to name it Stevo's Adventure in Hytale. And you know what? I think that's what we're going to call the series. Stevo's Adventure in Hytale. And I'm going to kind of leave these settings all on default. We're going to do exploration, which is basically their version of survival mode. This is basically kind of like it's a lot like Minecraft. It's made by Hypixel Studios, who made the Hypixel server on Minecraft. And it's basically, people are kind of calling this like Minecraft 2.0. So, alright, here we are. I might want to go back, change my settings back to medium. Okay, so what do I have to pick up? I've not played this game, so this is like my first experience. So I have no idea like what I'm doing. Okay, oh, so tab is my inventory. I'm assuming I don't know if there's like a tutorial on this, or if I just kind of have to figure it out as I go. I'm assuming if you keep hitting this, it'll break. Wow, I can get cobblestone with my bare fist. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so this is kind of like a little chamber that I spawn into at the start of the world. Okay, and then I come into here, and I guess we get started. So I don't know how much alike this is to Minecraft, because I don't think it's meant to be exactly the same. Wow. So I can kind of like... Okay, so I can like shift click, just like in Minecraft. Okay, so let's go, I guess let's start by breaking down a tree. Okay, so it works like, more like real life physics. So if I break down one piece of the tree, the entire tree comes down, or at least everything that's above it. Okay, now for the crafting system. Okay, so I can make, oh, I don't even need a table. I can just make a pickaxe. Any rubble, crude pickaxe, any rubble, stick. Wow. And I guess a hatchet. This is probably what we use to chop stuff down with. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, dang, we don't even need a crafting table. So, yes, okay, so that goes down a lot faster. Okay, and then breaking that with, I guess the pickaxe works. The last time I ever played a Minecraft, like a game that was like Minecraft, that was like worth a damn, would have been Castle Miner Z, and that was years ago. And I don't count Terraria because that game just has very different mechanics than Minecraft does. Now this game is still in it's still in like early access right now, so it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be very imperfect. So there's gonna be bugs in it. But even then, when people started playing Minecraft, people really started playing Minecraft when it was in its alpha stage. So, and a lot of people even think that that one of the alpha versions or even one of the beta versions of Minecraft is like one of the best versions of the game ever made. So who knows, that could be the same thing for Hytale. And the way that Hytale works, at least, is so you go to the Hytale website. The game right now, the standard edition is $19.99 in US dollars, before tax, of course. And with that, you get and it does give you early access to the game, and that's the version that I have. I didn't buy any of the other editions that were like more expensive or anything like that, just because I wasn't gonna be dealing with that. So technically the game, I think, is actually cheaper than buying Minecraft right now, because Minecraft right now, no matter if you get like the Java edition or the Bedrock edition, is like $30. And yes, this game is natively supported on Linux. If you have Linux, it'll basically give you a Flatpak file that you'll use to install the game on, or if you want to use the terminal, it'll also give you instructions on that. But it's a Flatpak. That's what they're using. So it's not like through your standardized package manager on Linux. It's through Flatpak. So you kind of need to enable it on your system, on your Linux system, before you install this. And this is like my first time loading up the game, so these are like my first experiences with the game. So you guys are seeing my live reaction, except I'm not live streaming this, I'm just recording this as a video. So, yeah. And the thing is, I've done very little research about this game. This game was initially like announced that it was going to be a thing back in 2015, which that's about 11 years ago from now. And quite a few Minecraft YouTubers were hyping it up. Even like Technoblade, may he rest in peace. He was excited for Hytale. Like he was waiting. He was waiting for Hypixel Studios to release Hytale, because he was a huge fan of the Hypixel server. He made a lot of content on the Hypixel server, and he was a huge supporter of Hytale. And it's sad that he never got to live to see Hytale even get an early access release. So he never got to play it, which is kind of sad in my opinion. I think it would have been amazing if Technoblade was still alive. I think that Minecraft content on YouTube would be a lot better if he was still alive. Well, and he's also a person. No one wants people to die. Well, let's just be real. I mean, but the thing is, I even sometimes I'll still watch Technoblade's VODs or his videos, and it just makes me sad. I'm basically watching content of someone who's now dead, and it makes me sad about that whole situation. His dad's pretty active, though, online. I will say that. So, that's at least nice. Though his dad does talk about politics a decent amount, but I feel like these days a lot of content creators are talking about politics. I mean, some of them even left the gaming world in terms of content creation to pursue making political commentary. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think as long as you kind of know what you're talking about, then to me, I don't have an issue with it. I might poke fun at you, though, the first few times you do it, and I would expect people to do the same thing to me. if let's say that I actually, like, let's say I somehow made it big on YouTube, and then I went from being like a gaming YouTuber to like a political commentator, I would expect some backlash or some people to make fun of me a little bit for it. Because I've done it to others, well, not full out made fun of them, but like others I've been like, wow, you're a political commentator now, okay. And I've also, and I mean also like other people have done it to other creators, so. I think this is interesting. Okay, so do I have a hunger system? Okay, so that's how you sprint. So, but when I stop, it just gives me back energy. I'm assuming the food heals me, so let's kind of... First of all, so I guess you don't... It's an oak log, so you don't make wooden... Oh, no, there is a workbench. A workstation, enabling the crafting of more complex tools and items. You have wooden chests. A campfire, cooks basic meals. Where an avatar sets their respawn point. So this, I don't even know if this will skip the night. It might just be a place for me to reset my spawn. Torches and used to create structured building blocks. Okay, so what you would do... Okay, and then we make one of these. So... And the thing is... Oh! You're hostile. Okay. Oh shit, you do a lot of damage. Okay. But it seems like if I stand from a certain area, I can get you. Oh, fuck. You were killed by a grizzly bear. Respawn. Alright, what items did I lose? Okay, so... Because I have it where it, like, I guess I partially lose my inventory when I die. So let's go... Let's go get our stuff. I think we died over here. Right. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a building structure over there. Where did we die at? Granted, I don't know what comes out at night or anything like that, but... Where did we die at? We died where there was a grizzly bear, so... okay, so there are just daytime mobs that can kill you. Well, okay, yeah, that's kind of like how Terraria works. In Terraria, there's mobs in the daytime that can just flat out kill you. So... That makes sense. And even then, Minecraft has some that can be aggressive. It's just not a guarantee that they're aggressive. Like polar bears in Minecraft, they're aggressive if they have a little one near them and you go near it, then they'll get aggressive towards you. Oh shit. Okay. So this is a pig or like a boar, I think. Will it attack? Okay, it does not attack me when I attack it. Oh no, it does. Okay. It attacks you a little bit. It more so attacks you if you get too close. What does it drop when you kill it? Light hide. Oh, it drops, or does it drop a meat? I could have sworn I saw a meat drop on the floor. Though these things take a minute to kill. So I don't know if that's like a dungeon over there or if that's like a structure I can go to safely. We probably should get towards finding some shelter, but I also want to find out where I died at. So yeah, I think maybe if I startle them, they'll simply kick me, but that's about it. Now, if I eat... Do I have anything I actually can eat? Yeah, berries, right? So do I just eat the berry? Okay, so what this does... Okay, so it heals me. Okay. So, it's kind of like how Minecraft used to be. And, see, if you guys don't know, before the hunger bar was added in Minecraft, if you didn't... You didn't have to eat. So, if you didn't take damage, you didn't have to eat. So, what would happen is, if your character got hit... And if you lost health, your health would stay there until you ate. Basically, when you'd eat food, it would instantly replenish your health. And different foods replenish different amounts of health. And there was basically only one food that could replenish it all the way, which was basically from nothing that could replenish all of them. That was golden apples. But they were really rare back then. Because while there was a crafting recipe for them, you couldn't actually find regular apples just lurking out in the world. So the only way to get a golden apple legitimately was through dungeon drops. And those were really hard to come by. It was the rarest item that you could actually find as dungeon loot. Okay, so it seems like the weather slowly starts to rain in different areas, so it'll eventually, like, come over here soon. It's kind of like how a storm moves in real life. But no, where is my, I don't know where I died at. I think I'll be okay. It also says I took a 10% durability drop on my items when I died. Are you aggressive? You are aggressive, okay. Can I... Okay. You're aggressive, but you're not... Apparently, you're not as tough as the grizzly bear was. Now, is there like a hostile in here if I walk in here? Because this does look kind of dark, so I would presume... What is... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that with your sword. Wow. So is this not a, Let's see. Well, it still goes down, okay. Okay, I'll kind of put that back. Well, I'll claim this home then. Under construction sign. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll kind of make this a little home for ourselves. Okay. So we can go on ahead and well, it says we need more light hide for that. So for now, let's put down that bench. And so if we open this, oh, we can make a mace. That's pretty cool. A battle axe. Oh, these use energy though. A bow. So we can make better weapons. Well, okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's make a bow. I'll make some arrows. Let's make a mace. And then we can put extra stuff in here, so... Raw wild meat, okay. So for now, let's have a mace here, pickaxe here, hatchet here, bow, arrows, food. Oh, we need tree sap to make torches. So then, if we go out here, we can place torches down, but campfire. Oh. So we can just put this inside, actually. Oh, we probably need, wait, can I put it on top of the fire? So, do I put like a torch in it? What if we did this? Oh, okay, so it needs a fire source. Oh, we made charcoal. You can put it in there. I see now. So we can make charcoal. We could also probably put wood in there too. But basically we can make charcoal. And then we can use the charcoal to heat it. So we can make charcoal from other things and then use charcoal as the primary source. Okay. That works for me. So I'm surprised, how is it not nighttime yet? Like, does the game not turn nighttime? I want to try out some of these weapons. So how does this work? Oh no. Okay. And then, okay, so all the animals seem to drop the same thing. Okay. We can then craft the crude bedroll, and then this lets us reset our spawn point. I don't... Okay, so if I, like, let's say I place it here. How do you place? You have set new respawn point. Steven456 is bad. Okay. And yeah, I went with Steven456 as my username, but, because, well, I mean, that is my Steam username. Does this thing attack me? Does the fox attack me? Or does it just kind of run away from me? It might just actually run away from me. Okay, you will attack. But it's not your first move's not to attack. Okay. Your first move's not to attack me. Your first thing's to run away from me, but if I pursue it, it will then attack me. But it's basically doing it out of self-defense, so it doesn't just intrinsically attack me. How much does this heal me? It kind of seems to have a small regeneration effect, so after it heals me, it'll keep that healing effect on me a little bit longer. It does look like it is turning nighttime now. I don't know why I like grabbing these stones so much. Let's get more wood. I presume, yeah, the pigs aren't going to come after me. Boars, whatever they're called. I will definitely say, I think this is better than when I played Valheim. Because Valheim was all what kind of became, it was kind of like Viking Minecraft, but it was nowhere near as good. Now, granted, a lot of the game mechanics in Valheim were more complicated. However, just because something's more complicated doesn't mean it's good. Okay. Okay, so we made a decent amount of torches. Let's try the daggers as a weapon. Because they seem pretty quick. That's cool, you can turn them off. This does make me wonder, can the torches go out? I don't know. So it might not be a good idea to just make torches and then place them everywhere. Because they could potentially go out, I'm assuming. But what it does seem like, though, is when you use your weapons, it uses up energy. Which I would rather Minecraft do that than do the way it does the tool cooldown. Because current Minecraft combat, it uses anything after release 1.8 uses a tool cooldown on all tools, including weapons. So, with the exception of bows. But basically, if you like used your sword or an axe as a weapon, you couldn't just spam click a mob. It would actually do a lot less damage if you did that. To get the right amount of damage, you'd have to hit it, wait for the cooldown to finish, and then you'd keep going. The problem with that is it completely changed PvP. It completely changed PvP. So a lot of PvP servers actually offered a 1.8 version of their server for people, and then some eventually put a plugin on that turned off the tool on their servers, where the tool cooldown would basically be disabled, and at that point you would just at that point basically it would be like 1.8 combat again. Okay. You may start sleeping at 9 p.m. Interesting. So the game basically tells you you can't sleep to skip the night till this time. So the game basically forces you in a way. Are these things aggressive? They're cows, right? Okay. But I also like that the torch is lit while you're holding it. I think that's another good thing to have. Now people have made mods for Minecraft for this, like dynamic lights was a mod for that, and then eventually mods like Optifine and Sodium, which are designed to give you better FPS on Minecraft. They started incorporating dynamic lights as a feature in their mods, in their mods. So you could just install Optifine or Sodium and then enable dynamic lights. And then some shader packs also have dynamic lights as built into them as well. So if you have any mod that enables shader packs, which Optifine's still one of them, I think Sodium also lets you use shader packs, then you're pretty much all set to go. If that's what you're looking for, at least. So can I put a torch on my offhand? Z. Can I set an item here? I can. So I can do this. But does that do anything? How does that work? I'll have to figure that out. But apparently, from what it looks like, you can also defend yourself with your weapons like this. But it also will use up your energy. It seems like mining though doesn't use up energy. And energy can be regained by just not using it. So like, and my character moves fast enough to where I don't really need to sprint that much. Now, the real question here is, are there monsters in the caves or no? And if so, where are they? That must be ore. Okay, so the ore will give me cobblestone and the item, so this is copper. So instead of, because Minecraft, what it used to do is it would give you the ore, like the ore block, which was basically stone, and it was basically just stone, and like the item mixed together. And then now when you mine ore in Minecraft, it gives you the raw material, and so there's no stone at all. But this game, what it does is when you mine this, it'll drop the stone it's attached to for you to pick up, and it also drops the raw material that was inside the stone. So you get two items essentially when you mine it. I will say though, what I've always hated about copper in Minecraft is they have it and then they don't give it a use. Oh, but you need tree sap to get more torches. Hold on, because the pickaxe is one-handed. Yes, okay, because it's one-handed. So that's why, okay, so there's one-handed weapons and there's two-handed weapons. So I'm guessing the sword is a one-handed weapon. But daggers, because there's two of them, is a two-handed weapon. And the hatchet is also a one-handed weapon. The bow is two-handed though, which makes sense. You kind of need two hands to operate a bow and arrow. Wow, so what's this? Iron. Okay, so this is iron ore. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. Oh, I forgot. It's not Minecraft. You don't just crouch. So I might be fucked down here. I am indeed fucked. I see a mob. Is there a way I can? Hold on. So I can go over the edge. Okay. For now, I think I'll retreat back up to the surface until I get more torches. I definitely can't make armor yet. Wait, what? That's a... Hold on, I can climb over things? Did I just see that right? I can climb over things. Alright, how do I get out? Please tell me Is there bats? How do I get out? This is actually kind of freaking me out a little bit. Oh no, I think I went out this way. Or I came in this way. Okay. But are there just no... So I'm guessing, like, there's no zombies, there's no... I think we saw a spider earlier out in the day, but I don't know if it was hostile or not. I wasn't really trying to find out. So can I sleep now? I can. And now, it's daytime, right? Yep, it's morning. I like this music. This game is actually pretty cool. I just need to learn the mechanics of it, and then once it's just like it's like when people are new to Minecraft, we had to learn the mechanics of Minecraft when we were new to it. Especially for those of us that when we first played Minecraft, we were just playing in creative mode. Then we decided to actually play survival mode, and then that's now my favorite way to play Minecraft is survival mode. But oh. So when your items break, instead of it just disappearing, you can actually repair them. So you can repair them. So they'll remain in your inventory. But you kind of have to repair them. Okay. Now, for this would be for like, okay, so you can make furniture. Oh, you can make a roof. Can make a wardrobe. Can make a table, a gate. I can make a shelf. I can make a chair or a stool to sit on. That's really cool. What does cobblestone make me? Okay, so so it's kind of basic. And then beach logs. Okay. So I can make shelves, things like that. Okay. Can this make anything? Can be smelted into at a furnace. So how do you make a furnace? Okay. Okay, so there's different sections up here. Repair kit. So I can repair this. Oh no, that just makes it crafts another pickaxe. What the hell am I doing? Hold on. Okay, so repair kit is something that you can craft. So if I make a furnace, and then I take the furnace, I place it somewhere. Let's place it outside. That seems like a good place to have a furnace at. Kind of make it like when we do blacksmithing. Okay, so can I actually, I can use logs. And look, I get charcoal from it too. Okay, so instead of just having a furnace like they do in Minecraft, which is used to cook food, and smelt your items, like your raw material, or in previous versions your ore. Instead, they have them as two separate. So you have a furnace for smelting your like more materialistic items, then you have a campfire for cooking food. For food that can be cooked. I like this. This is pretty cool. Okay, and I'll kind of remove that. I'll put that in there, just kind of for safekeeping. Also, we're able to craft more torches, so I can just click all, so it basically will just keep crafting them until I'm out of the ingredients. So in this case, it's until I'm out of tree sap. Okay, and it doesn't stop, and the stacking doesn't stop at 64. So with iron ingots, what can I make? Okay, so with these, so I just need extra materials for these. But it looks like there's iron, thorium, cobalt, and mithril. So these are like different types of of like metals, I guess, that are used in like the real world to make things with. It looks like we're just missing, okay, but we're missing a few things to make a repair kit. So we'll use this new pickaxe for now. And kind of put that one in there. We can also just make another wooden chest. Not that. Okay, it'll just tell me when I can start doing that. Okay, so what I'll actually do for this, I'll do this. Oh no, you have to place it on top of a, okay. So we can have that one here, and that one here. Let's go, let's actually smelt some of this copper that we got. Curious to see how long it take, or how much charcoal it uses. Okay, it does take quite a bit. I guess we'll have to keep feeding it wood so it can get more, so we can get more charcoal. Seems like the charcoal is not a guarantee when it comes to it. Where the hell did the torches go? Yeah, so there we go. Okay. Now with the sword, let's go back and grab the sword. You can. I think for now that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use the sword for now. Okay, you can upgrade your furnace too. So, is there anything that we can make with copper? You can. Okay, so we can make oh no, that okay, no. We can make copper pickaxe. Apparently there's 2 types of copper pickaxes. And you can make a copper hatchet. Well, let's I guess let's make a copper pickaxe for now. Let's go chop down more trees and we can make a copper hatchet. Can we make a copper sword? Or like a copper weapon? I don't know. But I'd like to find out. Okay, but it does seem like pickaxe is the correct material to break some of these items. This game is really cool. Like, I know I'm getting back into World of Warcraft, and I'm streaming World of Warcraft right now, but dude, I'm gonna have to make some time, not just to play this game in my own time, but to make content on it. I mean, I gotta make some content on this, man. I'm not going to say this is better than Minecraft, because you got to remember, Minecraft has got over a decade. Actually, pretty soon it's going to be, it'll probably be like, hold on, let's see, 2009. So 2019 was 10 years. Yeah, Minecraft is a 17-year-old game. Minecraft is almost 20 years old. Now, granted, that's starting from the game's development, which is in 2009, meaning like its pre-classic phase, which I don't think was actually available for the public to play. But even then, Classic, I think, came out a little bit later. But, I mean, when it comes to, when it comes to, when it comes to those old versions of Minecraft, I mean, technically, development and all that was in 2009. It was more like mid to late 2009, but still, the game is Minecraft is still nearly 20 years old, because now technically 2011 is when Minecraft's official release came out, so you could say that Minecraft is really only like 12 or 13 years old. But to me, when I consider a game's age to be basically when the game had a playable version for people to play. So like, even if it was like restricted, so even if it was like a closed alpha or closed beta period of a game, I still consider that a part of the game's age. Alright, but interesting. So, alright, let's go and see. Let's go and see this. We can make a copper hatchet. That's pretty cool. So, crude is just made from stone, basically. Now, why can't we make copper weapons? I think they're missing out on opportunity. Farmers were so okay. So we also have chef's stove, a built-in kitchen for advanced dishes. Okay, so there's a more advanced cooking system in the game. Blacksmith anvil for basic weaponry. Let's make that real quick. Actually, we might be able to make more advanced weapons this way. Let's put it. Where can I actually place it? We can make a copper sword. Let's go ahead and make that real quick. So, okay, so you can make swords, maces, battle axes, daggers, and bows. So we can actually make a copper short bow. The arrows are still the same. They're crude arrows, but there's crossbows, there's different levels of bows, so it's kind of like Terraria, where there's different types of bows in the game. It's not just a simple, it's not like Minecraft where you just make one bow. Minecraft has a bow and it has a crossbow, and that's about it. But this one actually has more advanced weapons. So this actually does work pretty well. I'll put bone fragment in there. We're definitely gonna want food. And wheat, probably I can make the farmer's table. Okay. So okay, we have some charcoal in here, which I think will suffice us for now, and then I'll put the rest of the charcoal in here. I just won't turn it on. Okay, but what else can you make? So you're able to make blacksmith's anvil to make things, armor's workbench to craft armor, and and these are just basics, so like you can upgrade them and get better versions. Tanning rack makes hide into leather. Okay, reduces processing times and increases storage capacity. So you probably can make yourself like bags for to make your inventory larger, kind of like how MMOs have that, and some RPGs have the feature where you can basically you can get bags to increase your inventory size. Farmer's Workbench will let us make farming accessories and animal feed, so you could probably, so I guess certain animals you could like butcher to get meat from, or maybe you could also use this to make farming materials to grow crops. We looked at the chef stove already. We know we have a builder's workbench. Furniture workbench lets us basically craft furniture items, so storage, decorative items, and everything. Alchemist workbench, that's actually really cool. We have to upgrade our current workbench, but I guess, so there's alchemy in the game. Arcana, so, oh, the game has magic, I think. Salvager's workbench, I don't know what that is, but it's probably to make salvaged products. Then tinkering, bear trap, hay target, metal spike, so these are like traps, so we can make traps, we can make transportation items. This game is really, really expansive, and this is just the vanilla, and this game is in early access. The game is not officially released yet. Like, this is basically an open beta, so all you have to do is buy the game, then you have instant access to it, but it's basically like an open beta. It's like playing Minecraft in its alpha and or beta stages of the game. So if you play like alpha or beta Minecraft, this is basically that, but for Hytale. So there's still going to be bugs. Not everything is complete. They're still going to have updates and add new features probably. So this is really, really cool. Oh, this is raw. What the hell? Why was I about to eat that? I'm not eating raw, so no. We're gonna go to our campfire and turn that on. Well, this stuff cooks really fast, and it doesn't use up a lot of charcoal. So that's pretty cool. Well, I guess the downside to this, though, is that I'm gonna have to, is that if I want to make myself, any, like, if I want to go and, like, make myself, other items, like, what was I thinking about? Like, if I want to make myself armor, my best bet, because of the types of tables I need, because it's not like Minecraft where I can just make a crafting table and a furnace, pop them down next to each other, and then just go to town with stuff. No, it seems like... Oh, how do you... So how would I place a torch down? I would have to go to this, probably. No, I don't. Can I press F5 to change my... No, I can't. Okay. I know. The game's not Minecraft. This is a different game altogether. It's similar to Minecraft. People are kind of calling this, once again, like, people said this is basically Minecraft 2, or like Minecraft 2.0. And honestly, I kind of believe them. Okay, so far torches are not going out. That's good to know. So... Okay, so I need to switch like this to place torches. That's a rat. So that thing actually might attack me. I mean, yeah, it will. The no creatures mod in Minecraft, the rats there attack you. Oh, but it drops wild meat. Though, wonder if there's like different degrees of wild meat. Some are better than others, maybe. I don't know. But I want to definitely place some torches around so I know where I'm going. Sorry, my aunt's dog's here right now. Watching her. Probably someone's probably coming in the house, honestly. Someone that lives here. I have my door open, but that's also because, I mean, it's actually so that the dog can come in and out. In case a dog wants to, like, play with me or something while I'm on my computer. Alright. This is a long, I know, this is a long video. Like, just for a YouTube video. This probably should have just been a live stream. But, I mean, if you guys have seen my channel, you've known I made long Minecraft videos, so. And with my kind of personality, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to just always make a 30-minute video and then that's it. Or like when I do, what I basically do is I'll make an episode. Oh, this is a ladder. I'll make an episode, like I'll make a video, and then I'll immediately start recording the next part in this in a series. Like I'll immediately start recording the next video because I still want to keep playing the game. So that's why, like, sometimes. Oh fuck. I was trying to get up the thing in time so I could actually hit him. Okay. Dude, this is fun. The dog also will bark like that anytime that she sees people walking by. It, like, the person could have nothing to do with our home, but it doesn't mean she... Some dogs are just like that. Ooh, that's a good move. Okay. Oh, fuck. This is... Now, the real question is, will this game end up being better than Minecraft? I hear that there's already mods. The thing is, this game came out, this game's early access started 2 days ago, I think on Wednesday. It's Friday right now, but I think it started on Wednesday, or no, Tuesday. I think it started on Tuesday. I think Tuesday is when the early access for this game came out. But yeah. But I hear that there's already mods for, like, for example, when I was making the world, you saw on there it said there's no mods. So I guess that means that Hytale must have a built-in mod support for the game, which would make sense because they know about that. And you can make servers for it as well. Now, the way that it works, supposedly, from what I hear, when the game is supposed to at some point come out on Steam, that's what some people are telling me, though when I look at Steam and I search Hytale, there's no indication that it's coming out on Steam, at least not anytime soon. So while it's not going to be available, it's definitely not going to be available on Steam during the early access, but I would imagine that if it was going to, even if when the game launches, which I think is in like April or something, that might be a good thing to actually look up real quick. I'm gonna open up my browser real quick and look this up. When will Hytale release? So, yeah, Hytale release in early access January 13th, 2026. The game's available for download via the Hytale launcher. It's exclusive on PC right now. Players need to use the Hytale launcher to access the game. It's not available on Steam during early access. Hold on. Maybe I should say, when will Hytale early access end? But there's currently no announced end date for this phase. This game is expected to evolve and expand over a time-based community. Okay, so at least for now, there's no. For some reason I thought it was coming out in April, but I guess as of right now, there is no official release date for the game for when like a stable official release of the game comes out, i.e., a non-early access version of the game. So the game right now is PC only. We're on early access, and basically you have to download Hytale's custom. They basically have their own custom launcher. You download that. It's available on PC. I think it's also available on Mac. I think it's PC, Mac, Windows. Yeah. So PC. Okay, so it's available on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. And through Linux, it uses Flatpak. So you just have to have Flatpak enabled. Which, if you're a Linux user that games, I'm gonna already presume that you use Flatpak, because you're either using a Linux distro that comes with Flatpak automatically enabled, like Linux Mint or Manjaro, like Bazite, maybe even like Endeavor or CachyOS. Something like you're probably I think Fedora comes with it like enabled or something. A lot of the Linux distros that have a GUI software installer, to where you can like you open up an application and like you can install software like through like a GUI by just searching for it and clicking an install button. They're probably using Flatpak with the exception of Ubuntu, because with that you're using Snap, but you can enable Flatpak, and you can also disable Snap, though it's a pain in the ass to figure out to disable Snap, because Ubuntu applications that come out of the box depend on Snap. That's why I don't use Ubuntu anymore. Zorin OS. Oh yeah, Zorin OS. Zorin OS also comes with, which is another one that's popular for people switching from Windows to Linux, and people that will still like play games and all that. That one people will use. That one has Flatpak auto enabled, specifically through the FlatHub repository, which I think is actually what Hytale's on. But you just basically you enable Flatpak onto your system. On Hytale's website, you can just download the Flatpak file and just open it. For me, because my desktop environment's KDE Plasma, it opened in Discover, and then from there I just had to click an install button, and then it worked. So from there I clicked the install button, entered my password, Hytale launcher installed, so now I can search it, pin it to my desktop or my taskbar, and then from there sign into my Hytale account where I have the game purchased at, and which it'll open up your web browser and have you sign in to it through the Hytale website on your browser. Then after that, it'll connect with the app, and then with the Hytale launcher, and then boom, you have access. And when it installs, it basically installs the same way that Minecraft installs to the Minecraft launcher. Like, you click install, it will like install like Java dependencies, and it'll install the app, and it'll like install the game client for that current version of Hytale. Then you just basically click play or launch or whatever, and then it'll then close out the launcher and launch the actual game for you. So it basically just works like how the Minecraft launcher works for both Bedrock and Java Edition on PC. Now, this makes me wonder if we can make copper Wonder if you can make copper armor alongside copper tools and copper weapons. I'm guessing copper would probably be one of the lower tiers of armor, though. But I'm anxious to find out. Okay, this... Can you crouch? Okay, you can. You use control. So basically, because in Minecraft, control is how you sprint. You sprint with control. And then you sprint with control. And then you crouch or sneak with shift. This game is basically just that. It's just that, but reversed. Okay, so we're in the deeper, kind of the deeper layers now. So this would be kind of like, it's kind of like similar to Minecraft's Deep Slate. And of course this game, and yes, I'm going to compare this to Minecraft just because what other game do you want me to compare this to? I mean, this is basically a sandbox open world game. Though I think people said this game has some RPG elements, though probably not. I mean, maybe in like its maybe in its like crafting system and things like that, but I wouldn't call it that in terms of because like there's no like quests or anything that I've seen. So yep, okay. Basalt cobble. And then this is iron, basically. But yeah. But no, yeah, this game pretty much uses Java like Minecraft Java Edition. And I am curious to see what mods it might be like, but this is, I think, a game where I really want to experience a lot of the vanilla game first before I start diving into mods. I mean, I might look at some mods, maybe do mod reviews and things like that for people. If you guys are interested in that, and mods start to like take off in the game. Oh fuck, what is that? Nope. We need tree sap. That's kind of a bummer though, the way that you have to craft the torches. Oh fuck, that thing does not look friendly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do come at me. Damn, that thing is hard to fight. Nope. Hi. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from that thing. Essence of fire. Oh. Does that mean my blade is... Is that like an enchantment on my blade? Ooh. These are some good items. Oh, fuck you, bro. Okay, I actually got some... I got his weapon. Uncommon. Oh, so it's actually a stronger weapon then, because it's uncommon. What was that? So I think we're gonna go up here, and I'm gonna get myself to some safety. There's a lot of ways to get to safety. We'll grab some of this first. Okay. Damn. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna want to go this way. Okay. Why is it? No, this is just so much better just to go up that way. Yeah. So you can jump really high. You can climb over blocks. What's not to love about this game? Though this pickaxe is running low. Yo, copper helmet. Let's go. Alright, that gives us some protection. I want to actually take this chest with me. Because I think it would be cool. Alright, so I have to kill... okay. Alright, a little bit of a distraction up there, but... Man, some of this shit does sound a little creepy, man. I'm not gonna lie. I did realize, though, I have a bow, and I should probably be using that. That was just for treasure items, so... Okay. Oh man, where is everything? Where's my, like, where did I end up going initially to get back home? I need to make better paths. Oh, it's right over here. Okay. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, that's not where I went to leave initially. Okay. It's over here. And it's probably nighttime outside. Yep. Beautiful. Alright. So it looks like it stacks up to 25. I need light leather. So I actually have to, so I actually need like, let's kill a cow. So it gives me this, and it gives me raw beef. I like beef. Grilled fish. Hold on, let me find. Where's the cow meat at? Alright, I now have light hide. Okay. Oh, but I don't have light leather. That's what it is. No, where's the cow meat at, man? So we have cooked wild meat. Maybe it just became cooked wild meat and that's what it was, but why would it become that? Alright, let's go tree chopping real quick. And that just makes it go so much quicker. Oh, hi there, spider. So when you hit me, you infect me with poison. Okay, good to know. Wood. There you go. Turn on. Lots of charcoal can be made. Anyways, I'll go ahead and I'll end this video off here. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like on it. If this is one of the first videos you see by me, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye-bye and take care.